King, are you a king? David Anthony Carter. You know, they used to say King David. So King David. If you don't know the story of King David, just Google it. Google is a powerful keyword search tool that you need to look it up. And everybody is a king and queen in my book because it's that choice that you got to make, that pivotal moment or that point in your life to keep going forward, to move somewhere different, to do something better with your life. The richest man who ever lived by Stephen K. Scott, which I started reading the Book of Proverbs and I opened it up. There are only three reasons to be dishonest: to promote ourselves, to manipulate the thoughts, feelings, and actions of others. Only way to be dishonest. Never be dishonest with yourself. Always be a king and queen and be focused on giving out value and giving more. The words of a king Lemon, the honesty which his mother taught him. What, my son, and what son of my womb, and what son of my vows? Do not give your strength to a woman, nor your ways to which destroy kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes to intoxicate drinking, lest they drink and forget the law, and preserve the justice of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and the wine to those who are bitter of heart. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his misery no more. Open your mouth, for the speechless is in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Open your mouth, judge rightly, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Who can find a vigorous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband's safety trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all of the days of her life. She seek wool and flax, and willing work with her hands. She is like a merchant ship. She brings her food from afar. She is also arise while it is yet night, and provides food for her household, and a portion for her maidservant. She considers a field and buys it. From her profit she plants a vineyard. She grids herself with strength and strengthens her arm. She perceives that her merchandise is good, and her lamp does not go out by night. She strengthens out her hands to the distaff, and her hands hold the spine. She extends her hand to the poor. Yes, she reaches out her hand to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is clothed with scarlet. She makes tapestry for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies scarves for the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the way of her household, and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have done well, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful, and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of the land, and let her own work praise her in the gates. Let her own work praise her in the gates. So, it's always great to find a diligent woman who is willing to, be willing to be praised by other people versus herself. And it's better to seek women who is ambitious and who is going out there to make something of themselves and trying to get it and making it a better life, That's why you got to be a king. That's why you got to salute to the women who is out there trying to make a way and trying to do what they need to do for their family so they could be a much better person, and to keep going, never stopping, never failing, never saying, okay, well, you gotta fail. Don't let me take that back. Never stopping. You gotta keep going. Even if you fail, you gotta fail multiple times until you get it. But as long as you keep going and showing up, nothing can stop the class. Nothing can stop your ambition. Nothing can stop that challenge. Nothing can overthrow your decision on what you're making because of the gratefulness that you're putting in the universe. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching my series on April of the Book of Proverbs. And I just read you all the whole chapter. So if you haven't seen it, if you haven't been through it, it's your time, it's your moment, it's your decision to make it happen. And head on over to getviralpresence.com, getviralpresence.com, and join me at my blog. And I'll be talking to you about marketing tips, a social way of life, about building a business, about building your brand, about being who you need to be and being you, for most importantly, and being the king and the queen of who you are. So always remember that respect yourself, and never judge nobody else.